Hello, students. How are you today? Welcome to Voice Vocabulary. Today, we are going to learn how to speak English without translating from your native language. We will explore easy methods, clear examples, and simple steps to help you think in English and speak fluently. So, stay with us till the end, and let's begin our English learning journey together. Many people struggle with speaking English because they try to translate each sentence from their native language before saying it out loud. This habit slows them down, causes confusion, and makes them feel nervous during conversations. If you want to speak English fluently and confidently, you must stop translating and start thinking in English. Thinking in English means your brain processes ideas directly in the language you want to speak, without any need to switch back and forth. Imagine trying to run a race while stopping at every step. That's what translating does to your speaking speed. One of the best ways to stop translating is to surround yourself with English every single day. Listen to English songs, podcasts, and YouTube videos, even if you don't understand every word at first. The goal is not to understand everything, but to get your brain comfortable with how English sounds. When you hear words and phrases often, your brain begins to recognize patterns without effort. Start with easy content made for beginners, so you don't feel lost or overwhelmed. Use subtitles at first if you need them, and then slowly try watching without them. Another powerful method is to name things around you in English instead of your native language. For example, when you look at your phone, say phone in your mind instead of your native word for it. When you walk into the kitchen, think, I'm going to make tea, instead of saying it in your native language first. Practice using English for your daily thoughts, even if you are not speaking out loud. You can also try speaking to yourself in front of a mirror using simple English sentences. Say things like, today is a beautiful day, or I will cook rice for lunch, to build confidence. Repeating sentences out loud helps your mouth get used to English pronunciation and rhythm. Another great exercise is to shadow native speakers by repeating after them as closely as possible. This is called the listen and repeat method, and it trains your brain to form English sentences naturally. If you don't have anyone to speak with, use videos, audiobooks, or English learning apps. Pause the audio after each sentence and repeat what you hear without looking at subtitles. You don't have to be perfect. The goal is to build muscle memory and fluency. Make it a daily habit to practice speaking English out loud, even for 5 or 10 minutes. You can describe what you're doing as you do it, like, I am brushing my teeth now. This builds a strong connection between your thoughts and English sentences. Another technique is to keep a simple diary in English where you write about your day. Writing helps you think clearly in English, and it strengthens your vocabulary and sentence structure. Don't worry about making mistakes while writing or speaking. Mistakes are part of learning. The more you use English, the easier it becomes to express yourself without translation. Try to memorize common sentence patterns that native speakers use every day. Phrases like, can I help you? Or, I'm not sure about that, are useful in many situations. When you know these patterns, you don't need to build sentences from scratch each time. You will start to speak automatically, without needing to pause or translate. Build your own phrasebook of useful English expressions that you like and understand. Practice using these phrases until they become part of your natural speaking habit. One of the easiest ways to think in English is to learn with visuals. Use flashcards or apps that show pictures along with English words or sentences. Your brain connects ideas faster when it sees images and English words together. This makes it easier to skip the translation process and go straight to thinking in English. Don't forget to practice listening as much as you speak. Listening helps you learn how real English sounds, and it improves your pronunciation and rhythm. You'll hear how native speakers ask questions, express emotions, and react in different situations. This exposure helps you understand what sounds natural and what doesn't. When you hear phrases like, that sounds good, or what's going on, again and again, you'll start using them automatically. Watching English movies or short clips with simple dialogue can be very effective. Focus on how the characters talk and how they respond to each other. Try to copy their intonation, stress, and expression when you repeat the lines. If a sentence feels too fast, slow it down and practice each part. Break long sentences into smaller chunks and say them part by part until you're comfortable. For example, say, I was thinking, pause, about going to the market, pause, after lunch. Using natural pauses like this helps you speak more clearly and confidently. Speaking English without translating also requires you to stop overthinking. Don't wait for the perfect word. Use the simple word you know and keep going. If you forget a word, try to explain it with other words instead of stopping. For example, if you can't remember refrigerator, say, the cold machine that keeps food fresh. Over time, you'll remember more words and feel less stuck while speaking. Start speaking early, even if you know only a few words. Fluency grows from regular use, not from perfect knowledge. Confidence comes when you stop being afraid of making mistakes. Instead of saying, "What if I say it wrong?" say, "Let me try and I'll improve next time." Celebrate small successes like forming a complete sentence without translating. Learning a language is like growing a tree. It takes time, water, and sunlight. Speak English every day, even for a few minutes, and you will see progress. Use every opportunity to practice, whether you are alone, online, or with a friend. Turn your daily routine into an English practice session. Say, "I'm going to open the window now," or "It's time to eat lunch," in English. Speak slowly and clearly, and pay attention to how the words sound. Practice simple conversations in your mind, like ordering food or talking to a friend. Imagine how you would respond in English and try to say it out loud. You can also watch interviews and repeat the questions and answers like a role play. For example, if someone asks, "What do you like to do on weekends?" Pause and answer it yourself. Say, "I like to read books and go for a walk in the park when the weather is nice." This kind of repetition helps you become comfortable in real conversations. You should also build your vocabulary slowly by learning new words in context. Don't just memorize word lists. Use the words and sentences you create. When you learn the word friendly, make a sentence like, "My teacher is very friendly and always helps me." Understanding the word in context helps your brain remember it better. Another helpful tip is to record your voice when you speak in English. Listen to your recording and notice where you pause or struggle. Try saying the same sentence again until it becomes smoother and more natural. This builds self-awareness and helps you correct mistakes. When you speak, use hand gestures and facial expressions to make your communication more natural. Speaking is not just about words, it's about energy and connection. Don't be shy or silent. Let your voice come out, even if it's not perfect. The more you practice, the stronger your voice will become. Use positive affirmations like, "I am learning, and I am getting better every day." Believe in yourself and your ability to speak English fluently. Many people around the world have learned English without translating. You can do it too, by practicing a little bit every day and trusting the process. Your journey might be slow at first, but progress will come with consistency. English will soon become a natural part of how you think and speak. You won't need to stop and think in your native language anymore. Your brain will switch to English automatically because you've trained it that way. So keep listening, speaking, reading, and writing in English every single day. Stay patient and positive. Your fluency is just a matter of time. You are not alone on this journey. Millions of learners are working toward the same goal. Support each other, share your experiences, and celebrate your progress. Don't give up just because it feels hard now. It will feel easier soon. Make English a fun and exciting part of your life, not a boring school subject. Play games in English, talk to AI tutors, or even teach what you learn to others. Teaching is one of the best ways to strengthen your knowledge. You don't need to wait until you are perfect. You can teach basic things right now. Explain how to introduce yourself, how to ask questions, or how to describe your day. Share what you know with a friend, a sibling, or even a stranger online. When you explain things, your brain organizes English better in your mind. This makes your speaking faster and more confident. Always remember, communication is more important than perfection. People will understand you if you speak clearly and with confidence. Don't be afraid to pause, breathe, and think while you speak. Use pauses naturally to give your brain time to catch up. For example, say, "I really enjoy walking by the lake, especially in the evening." Pausing makes your sentences sound more natural and calm. You don't need to speak fast to sound fluent. Just speak clearly. Fluency means smoothness, not speed. Focus on clarity, pronunciation, and correct intonation. You will sound more professional and more understandable. Learn to stress the right words to give your sentence meaning. For example, say, "I really like this movie," instead of, "I really like this movie." This kind of stress adds emotion and naturalness to your speaking. English is a rhythm-based language, so practicing rhythm makes you sound fluent. Read stories or dialogues out loud, and focus on the flow of each sentence. You can follow audiobooks while reading and repeat after the speaker. Reading and repeating builds your confidence and improves your speaking speed. Set daily speaking goals, like saying 10 sentences out loud each morning. Review them at night and notice how much better they sound. Keep track of your progress and celebrate small improvements. Speaking English fluently is not a one-time achievement. It's a growing skill. Like a muscle, it needs practice, rest, and repetition. Speak, pause, reflect, and then speak again. This is the path to mastery. Don't compare yourself with others. Your journey is unique and personal. Everyone learns at a different pace, and that's okay. What matters is that you keep moving forward without giving up. Speak with joy, curiosity, and courage. Speak about your dreams, your ideas, and your feelings in English. Don't hide your voice. Use it to connect with the world. You have the power to learn any language, including English. Trust in your brain, your effort, and your daily practice. Every word you speak brings you one step closer to fluency. You are not just learning English, you are building a new skill for life. This skill can open doors, build friendships, and give you confidence. Speaking without translating is the result of practice and patience. So practice more, worry less, and enjoy every part of your journey. Start now, right where you are, with whatever English you know. Say something out loud, anything, and you've already won. The secret is not in being perfect, but in trying again and again. Speak even if your sentences are not perfect. Speak even if you only know a few words. Speak to grow, to learn, and to improve. Speak because your voice deserves to be heard. And remember, you are not just learning English. You are becoming a confident speaker. One day, you will look back and be proud of how far you've come. That day will come if you start today. Don't wait for the right time. The right time is now. Speak one sentence, then another, and another. Let your English grow, step by step, sentence by sentence. Don't give up. Your future self will thank you. You are on the path to speaking English naturally and confidently. Just keep going, and never stop speaking. Your English journey starts with one simple sentence, so say it now. Thank you so much for learning with us today. We hope this lesson helped you understand how to speak English without translating. Remember, practice every day, speak with confidence, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. The more you think in English, the easier speaking will become. Keep listening, keep speaking, and keep improving. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to Voice Vocabulary for more helpful lessons. Take care and see you in the next video.